Hey y'all. Well, let me see if I can block some of this wind off of this thing, because I know how bad some of these things sound. Me and a buddy of mine, Fldwlkr here, we're out walking the field in Warren County. Been picking up a few chips here and there, lots of sign, but not sure, but I think, well, I know it's got a worked edge. See if we can pick this thing up here in a second and see what she looks like. It's nice to work this cam with big old bulky gloves on. Yeah, it looks like a deer kind of moved this for me so I can see it. Let me get my glove off here. And I think it's whole, buddy. There, a little hafted scraper.
Definitely. Sweet. Edge of a deer track. It's great.
Right in the edge of a deer track. Thank you there, Rudolph. I guess that's appropriate for this time of year. Alright, well, if we find anything else, we'll be back. Hey everybody, back again. Man, I tell you what, it is stingy out here. But I think I got something down here. Let me get down here and pull this thing out. If I, there we go. Yeah. Well, if I can get all the mud off of it, boy, it's not as muddy as the fields I've been hunting, but it's still a little on the damp side. Well, some kind of little piece, looks like maybe some little side notch, maybe a Brewerton or something. But it sure looks wore down. But I guess I'll let you see it on the cleanup. Alright, thanks for looking. Oops, wind cover. Alrighty. Here we are, back again, and it ain't even been 10 minutes. Me and Tim kind of split up just a little bit. He went high, I went low. And lo and behold, man, there's one just laying right on top. Reach down and get this thing here. Ah! Now, I tell you what, ain't that nice? That thing is a faker. And it faked both of us out. Oh well. Hope to talk to you later. Yep, here we are again. I hope I'm blocking this wind, but I already looked at this piece real close, and I already know it's broke. But it's got some work on it. Oh yeah, that would have been a nice sized little piece there. Just a tip. But man, this thing's not wanting to focus out here today. But it is definitely a work piece. Alright, we got anything else? We'll be back. Oh shit.
It broke and missed the tip.
Yeah. Yep, Tim and I were just talking about this. It is missing the tip, but right there she lays. And wait till I pick this up. You're not going to believe how small this is. I hope the wind's blocked off of this, but the only thing that's missing is the doggone tip. And I mean, this thing is thin. and it is pretty tiny. Let's see if I can get it on top of my thumbnail. That's about how big it. Oops. That's about how big it is. Nice little birdie. Alright, well, we'll be back if we got anything else. Thanks for looking. Well, here we are back again. Tim just picked up a little flake. Looks like it might even be a broken little bladelet or something. Let me get this thing in focus here if I can. Man. There we go. That is some pretty material. Alrighty. Well, that's only been like 2 minutes after that little point. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Hey, here we are back. Tim finally found him a piece. Looks like it might have a little damage on it. Just maybe a smidgen. But man, I tell you what, it's got some nice workmanship on it.
It's missing the base too.
Is it missing the base? Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, that would have been one sweet piece. Come on, Mr. Hammer, focus. There we go. I think she's trying to. Yep, broke right at the notches. Ancient break on the base, definitely. But that would have been nice. It's really nicely worked. If I can get it back in there, we can see it. Alright. Well, if we find anything else, we'll be back. Hey y'all. Well, I guess we're going to do a cleanup. Yeah, today me and Fldwlkr from Arrowheadology got out up there in Warren County and found a few things. First thing I come across today was in a deer hoof print. A daggone little hafted scraper. Surprisingly enough, the thing in pretty good shape. Then a little bit, no, like 2 hours later, walked all the way to the back of this property and didn't find anything but some flakes, which Tim proceeded to fill his right pants pocket full and come back up towards the front. And I found this little heat treated piece here. Pretty cool looking little piece. Kind of wore down, but I'll take it. Then I come across the tip, point down in the ground. Nice flaking on it. Would have been a pretty decent sized piece. And looks like it's been broke for quite a while. Last piece I found was this little dude here. I'll tell you what, this sucker's a pretty neat little piece. No damage to the bottom of it whatsoever. Super thin. And, well, of course the tip's gone. But, I take it. I got a couple pieces here I'm not real sure about. If anybody's got any ideas. This here's a flat, or should I say uniface one weird piece. It's got a facet on each side of it. Comes to a ridge up on the top. And first thing that come to my mind was a daggone gun flint, but I always thought they were flat on the top. I thought that ridge up there would be flattened off, but maybe not. If anybody knows, let me know about that one. Then a little later, come across some kind of crude tool and just did an incidental damage. I know that for a fact. Could be a core. Different looking core if it is. Some of the cortex still on the top. But then the next one, I actually found this the very first thing. I picked it up and figured, well, this is strange enough looking that I'll put it in my pocket, especially since it come from a field. And I was thinking possible discoidal preform. If anybody knows for sure, let me know. There's no polish on this thing whatsoever. I've got several other ones, and this side here is a little bit smoother than the other side, but I've got several others that are basically the same shape, but they got a lot of polish on them. But anyhow, if you got any ideas about that, let me know. Now, of course, with Tim picking up chips, he got me into picking up chips, and but of course, that little bit of stuff right there wasn't bulging my pockets out. Then, this is Ohio, but forgot about the little tooth there. Some kind of little varmint. But yeah, this is Ohio. But still, today, even though it's December, we thought we was on the beach. I guess somebody got tired of this being in the house and chunked it outside. But when I was cleaning the thing out, I noticed something else down inside there. Took and dug it out. Yeah, there's another little shell down in there. But that's about it for today, except for Tim's little blade knife made out of translucent flint ridge. And then another piece that he found laying flat out on the top of the ground. Couldn't beat that with a stick. Had some nice workmanship on it. Looked like it might have been bird dropping Coshocton flint. But other than that, that was it for today. And just one last thing. I sent out something last week to a couple of cool people. And didn't expect anything in return, but I'll be damned if I didn't get something. But I just want to thank him a whole lot for this. This was a real pleasant surprise. And I'm sure you're going to know who it is. The old Ma and Pa. A couple of really nice people. Sent me a t-shirt. Graphics drawn by one of Arrowhead Lover's children, I believe. Then they sent me some little pointy rocks. I hope Pa sees this and he can tell me what this material is and possibly even what kind of points they are. But I think this might be mahogany obsidian, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not real sure about it. But he said these pieces all come from a recent hunt that him and Ma made. Then this one here just totally blew me away. The serrations on this thing is just freaking amazing. I mean, they are so tiny. This piece isn't even but about an inch long. My gosh, how they do that. But that one's cool. This one here, I guess, is obsidian too. But these are, I mean, it just blew me away when I seen these things. Then, this piece here really caught my attention. It looks like a daggone notched hoe from around here, but this is actually a point with a impact fracture. I'm sure this is obsidian, and they just reworked it into a scraper. But that piece is really cool. Then there's a little butt, a little two-pointed butt, or I guess it could be rabbit ears or something, I don't know. But then he sent me some beads. One's a complete shell bead, some kind of shell, but that thing's really sharp. Then there's some other assorted shell beads that they found, and some of these I don't know what they are, like this little gray one here, and then there's a black one down here. I don't know what the material is or anything. But the one that really, shit, look at this thing. That daggone thing ain't much bigger than a grain of sand. I wouldn't have found out if I'd have been face first in the dirt. But wow. Well, you two, I really, really appreciate this. This is the only artifacts I've got from out around that area. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's a wonderful gesture. And Merry Christmas to you and to all the other tubers out there. And hopefully I'll be back soon. Alright, have a good one. Thanks.